Welcome in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otalku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah! Yeah! Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah!
I normally would say Gombawa, but I mean it's still 30 minutes before morning, so I guess it is still evening. Demo, minasan, Gombawa! You're noticing that it's not Matt because it is I, the barely co-CEO. After a 10-week hiatus, I am hosting this week because Matt said, fuck this, I need a break. And so I've gone ahead and drug my replacement for the last 10 weeks off of his job because of the fact they're slave working him. And I'm joined this week for a very late night edition of Otaku Cafe with the guy who's serving 6 feet under, probably feels that way after today and the rest of the week and the previous week before that. Chris, how you doing?
I'm dying.
You guys want to see a dead body? There you go. All right. So I missed you guys. Missed you guys so much. I haven't been on the show in 10 weeks. I've been living my life to the absolute fullest. And as a result, I've been behind as a motherfucker. But I slaved away a little less than Chris slaves away at work every day, but I slaved away and I am caught up except for Gachiakuda because I am a fucking sucker for once for the dub, and I will finish it in dub and Wand Dance because I just didn't feel like watching any more anime today, so I played Call of Duty. So that's about it. Chris, I don't know how you managed to slave away and watch 50 anime a season and be caught up most times to be able to talk with fucking Matt. It's a blessing. I don't know, or a curse.
The secret is I do it while I work.
I can't do that shit, bro. I can't concentrate while I work, dude. Like, while I can't
it's pretty easy when like, oh man, I'm driving a truck full of packages. Let's just put on some anime that I can watch while I'm driving.
That's an oxymoron, watching while driving.
Why not?
It's like Amazon. I bet you the day that Amazon finally gets like Tesla trucks and like you guys are gonna be fucking like just automated driving, your life will be so made.
I mean, they already have electric trucks.
I know they have electric ones. They need the self-driving trucks. That's the next step.
Probably.
Fuckingly. All right, guys. Well, like I said, late night edition. It's already 11:30 over here on the East Coast where me and Chris are at, and so I'm gonna make the call to say fuck the news. No one gives a fuck about the news. Let Matt do that next week. I should be back next week as well, God willing. Let Matt do that shit.
You could totally start watching the dub for season 2. They're only 2 episodes behind.
Weeks behind, so it's like, all right, I could catch up to like episode 8, I think
21.
9.
They're up to episode 21 of in the dub.
Yeah, I saw that. So it'll probably be list.
Yeah.
So all right, cool.
Just watch until fucking episode 18. 18, yeah, 18. Just so you can see the fucking best fight of the season. One of them.
Okay. I will stop then and then go from there. Sounds good. Okay, cool. With that said, let's go ahead and kick this motherfucker off. Chris, you probably have a little bit more than I do, so why don't you go ahead and start off with your reviews and opinions on the anime Matt watches and any that you feel like talking about that neither of us are watching because you got those two.
All right, so I'm gonna just start off with my solos that aren't done.
Okay.
Gnosia, the Among Us anime of the of yeah, it's basically Among Us.
Mm,
To fill Ethan in because he hasn't been listening to me rant about it with Matt. Um, last two episodes were crazy. Last episode, our main character actually became the imposter, and uh, we got to see everything from the Gnosia side of everything. Uh,
mm,
every time that the day ends and they have to after they vote someone off, time actually just freezes during their hyperspace travel, and we learned what happens to people who are taken out by the Gnosia. They basically get erased from the universe. It's really fucked up because they explain it like your body and mind uh, are destroyed, but your soul is like trapped in a living hell or something.
mm.
Uh, and it was a fun episode. Yuri was the main character was able to get the win for the Gnosia and get a confession from Comet before getting time looped into a new uh world line where this time he's a chick, which never happened before, and it threw him for a loop.
Did he
Uh,
play with the bean? It's the biggest question. Everyone always will play with the bean if they turn into a chick. Are you playing with the bean?
he was making cute poses in a mirror to like uh, see what was going on. Um, he did cop a feel right away because he was surprised that he had tits because he woke up naked, or rather topless. Um,
Why is my chest so heavy? Oh, boing, boing, boing.
yeah, pretty much. Um, uh, and this episode doesn't really go into the whole meeting thing because uh halfway through the episode, a uh giant or a toxic space mold starts taking over the ship and eats all the passengers. Uh, and so main character and one of the other passengers he discovered was a Gnosia get locked up and then woken at the end of the episode. Uh, so yeah, it's a it's been great. It's been a fun ride so far. Uh, my
All right.
next show that I wanted to talk about was fucking Tojima wants to be a common writer. Um, what do you want, Osiris? Yes, yes. I
It's funny.
don't know
My
why you're
cat is
messing
me on the bed.
up.
Yeah, lazy little fat bitch.
So for the last four episodes of the show, we've been having a tournament arc.
Mm.
Uh, starts off with all Tojima, uh, the teacher who goes around dressing up in skimpy outfits, uh, man child dude who's dating a high schooler, and a high schooler who's actually a supervillain, all go start training. Tojima boxes a fucking bear and knocks it out. Um, the dude who's dating the high schooler and the high schooler uh spar, and the high schooler wins by making out with the dude who's probably 19.
Not the worst age gap.
Yeah, it's probably not the worst age gap. Um,
Worse.
the teacher practices like trying to figure out, oh, okay, I'm gonna throw him, and then I'm gonna throw him again. And the last dude, uh, just does his normal, just does normalist training. Tournament starts. Uh, due to reasoning, turn off my this before it kicks me out of the stream.
Mhm.
Tournament starts. Round one was going to be Mitsuba, the dude who's dating the high schooler, and the high schooler, but she convinced uh the man child who's Mitsuba's brother um to not do that and let her fight Tojima. Tojima, who is a advocate for gender equality, said okay and punched her right in the fucking face and knocked her out.
All right.
Uh, Round two of the tournament was Mitsuba and his brother. Uh, and after a screaming contest that rivals Dragon Ball Z, um, uh, Mitsuba knocks out his brother. Round three is Tojima versus the teacher. The teacher, after kicking the living shit out of Tojima and forcing him to his fucking knees, knocks him out. Round four is Mitsuba versus the teacher. During the fight, the teacher uh has Mitsuba in a headlock, and the dude's wearing a mask because they're all Kamen Rider fans, so they're all wearing masks to like of their characters that they're pretending to be. Uh,
Mhm.
he slips out of his fucking mask willingly, and this is seen as like a major disgrace. So he lets himself get his ass kicked. This causes his girlfriend to run in and try and beat the crap out of the teacher. The teacher kicks her ass, then points out, I kicked your ass, I kicked your ass, I kicked his ass. Last dude who I haven't fought yet. Let's fight. The dude sees us, oh my god, she's fucking confessing to me. Or she's so hot, I'm gonna fucking confess to her and run to her. He tells her he loves her and she kicks his fucking ass and knocks him out right away. And so she is the winner of the tournament. And that's where that ends. And do I just do my finale now or save it for later?
Whatever you want to do.
I guess I'll just do my finale now. My only finale that I'm gonna talk about right now is Alma-Chan wants to be a family. This is basically Spy Family, except instead of an assassin and a spy, it's two scientists who make a little robot daughter. Um, I like this a lot more than Spy Family, because the daughter actually like says, "Hey, uh, you two need to flirt more. You need to fuck. You need to flirt more. Come sleep in the same bed together."
What the
She's
fuck?
she, her body's like a 5 year or a 10-year-old,
But she's
but she's
Doctor
like a
Phil.
she's a super robot, AI with she was designed to like learn everything she can, and she's got lasers and shit. Um,
Nope. She
the
beats Anya there.
finale,
She ain't got no fucking lasers.
yeah. The finale is uh the organization that the parents were originally with before they created Alma, found them and wanted to invite them back to America to uh continue making more robots like Alma. Uh, Alma is all for this because she wants her parents to have to be able to fulfill their dream, which is to make robots. Um, but in doing this, they're not able to spend as much time with her, which causes her to get like sad because she's, she has the emotion. She has emotions. She's an AI, uh, so she gets like depressed. Uh, she eventually like leaves to go back to Japan where she used to live. Uh, This causes the parents to realize, oh, we fucked up. We haven't been paying attention to our daughter. Let's go quit this organization, go back to Japan, and steal funds and clients so we can make our own businesses. And that's where the story ends. It was
what did
pretty
you think?
cute. Uh, it was funny, especially with the 10-year-old, 1-year-old robot girl uh becoming jail bait for like a middle schooler. Uh, during like one of the episodes, she's able to like switch her body to like an high schooler like body, um, and she helps out this middle schooler guy who lost his key, and he gets a crush on her, not knowing that she's actually a couple months old robot who's actually 10 or in the 10 who's usually in a 10-year-old body.
That's
I give this like a 3.5.
it's a mind fuck and a half right there, eh?
Yeah, it's fun. Let's see. Other shows that or shows that me and Matt talk about. Um, okay. I'm gonna start with touring after the apocalypse. Not much happens in this episode in the first half. They go cave diving. They make a Common Rider reference. Uh, in the later half of the episode, uh, Irie gets visited by a fucking alien that takes her to see the space and Earth 1,500 years ago, which is might be hinting to how far in the future they are after the apocalypse happens. Um, after she gets sent back, she uh tries to explain what happened to I forgot her friend's name. The possible human girl. Uh, and she doesn't buy it until the aliens like appear above them and in their spaceship and then fly off. So yeah, that was trippy as fuck.
Mm.
Do you watch This Monster Wants to Eat Me?
No.
No. Okay. Uh, in this episode of The Monster Wants to Eat Me, uh, uh, Miko, goes to meet with Hinako, uh, in order to try and cheer her up after she realized, oh, the sexy mermaid chick isn't actually going to kill me. She's actually lied to me this entire time. Uh, it doesn't work. She admits that like I don't want to live. I'm so disappointed that this mermaid chick isn't going to kill me. Um, after losing my family. Uh, uh, The next day, goes to school because she realized, okay, I can't skip school forever. It's a rainy day. As she's walking, she sees a hand, like a menacing black hand, like sticking out of the ocean, and is like, "Wait, I don't need any mermaid or anyone to help me. I could just kill myself." And starts running into the ocean to drown herself. Um, and uh, uh, what's her name? Shiori stops her before she like gets too deep and says, "Hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing?" Pulls her back to shore, and then they have a talk, and she apologizes for lying to her, and that's where the episode ends.
Mm.
Um, next is I'm gonna talk about Faded Magical Princess. This episode starts with um Lucas telling Athanasia that all the money that they spent the previous day to uh on their like shopping spree was fake, made with that was made with magic that's going to disappear in a day. Athanasia feels guilty about this, says that they were stealing, uh imagines them getting locked up for uh fraud. What do
Hmm.
what do you want? What do you want? Go.
Tension.
Go. Uh um So Athanasia goes to Felix to ask for money so she can pay back everyone. Um, which she does. Uh, and then she worries because now she needs to pay back Felix because they used all the money that he gave them. Uh, she then learns that the king, her dad, is looking for wizards to help defend this town that is under siege by monsters, and Athanasia's is interested because she'll get paid for it and she'll be able to pay back Felix. Um, After some discussion with her father, she's able to go, uh, and she's able to protect the town of Og from a bunch of dragons that show up, uh,
Mm.
showing that she's gotten really good with her magic. The mayor then appears and explains that, oh, this is where your parents first met, during a similar situation where monsters were attacking this place. Your father was an amazing magician using his magic to defeat the monsters, while your mom was an amazing healer, tending to all the wounded. They fell in love, and now you're here, doing the same thing that they did. Uh, Lucas, meanwhile, uh, didn't join Athanasia. He fucked off because he's after the shady magician who has been appearing all show, who's targeting Athanasia and placed a curse on her at the end of the episode.
Mm.
Okay. Next is, I don't only have Mega Marie, right? What else? What else is Matt?
What else does Matt have? Survey says, weirdly wonderful workplace. You did
Oh,
Apocalypse. Princess.
I just said that.
You just did that one. Dust Beyond.
Oh, you don't watch that?
No, I don't watch Dust Beyond. You
Okay.
did Monster Eat Me and then Marie.
Okay. I'm gonna do the Dust Beyond because that's not releasing today. Oh, it's releasing tomorrow. That's right. Um. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Man, fuck this show. So this episode is basically uh sort of a flashback for Amoru, uh, Amaru. Um, During the 7-year time skip that it takes for Akira and Yugure to wake up from their coma, um, she's watching over them, taking care of them, drawing pictures, growing up. And when they wake up, she gets upset because Akira and Yugure are super close now, and it's like, oh, okay, so it looks like you guys in the 7 years that I left over you, somehow are totally cool with getting together and leaving me in the dust, and she gets super bent out of shape over this, and she doesn't know how to deal with it. So this is her plan. She follows the blue haired dude. I forgot his name. Uh, I forgot the blue haired dude's name. Whatever. She follows his lead. Um, puts the dangerous AI into her body, that allows people to control them, and then goes to knock out Yoyami, Yugure's younger sister, uh, and then he puts her mind and body into her. He puts Amaru's mind and body into Yoyami's, and then thinking that everything is going to be okay. Uh, Amaru, who is in Yoyami's body, meets up with Akira and Yugure. He's like, "Hey, look, I'm an android too now. Now we can all be together, right?" And that's
Yeah.
where the episode ends.
Yay.
Now, the biggest fuck you of the season, Mechanical Marie. Following last episode's cliffhanger, where Arthur walked in on Marie in the bath, um, they they they're both in a oh shit, what am I gonna do? Arthur from seeing Marie naked, and Marie's uh trying to figure out, oh shit, robots don't use baths. how am I going to explain my way out of this one? As they're talking or like trying to like try to like explain and like the awkwardness, some fucking dude just walks in, cleans the bathroom while they're like talking, and then locks them in there, locks them in the bath. Uh, during as they're locked in the bathroom, um, they both have too many misunderstandings. Marie trying to figure out if Arthur realized that she's not a robot. Uh, Arthur trying to explain that he didn't see her naked much. And it
Not
ends
much.
in yeah, much because she's just in a towel. Um, and it goes to them about to confess to each other, but Arthur passes the fuck out because earlier in the day he got shot with a poison blow dart, which almost killed him. It or would have killed him if he wasn't uh uh he didn't have what's the fucking word I'm
Poison
looking for?
resistance.
Yeah, that he didn't have major poison resistance. He wakes up like a couple hours later, completely normal, except he forgot all about Marie, and he's back to his personality to when he was in the beginning of the show. And
Mm.
Marie is not happy about. I mean, she's happy that she doesn't have to lose her job and be away from Arthur because she would have been totally fucking fired. Since Arthur learned that she's human and he hates robots or hated humans. He didn't anymore. So she tries to like bring his memories back. Because she realized, yeah, he was mean and scary, but he was also really fucking lonely because he didn't trust anyone because everyone was trying to, or everyone like around him tried to fucking kill him. Um,
Makes sense.
she takes him to all the places they've been to when during school, uh, to the lake where she fell in and he caught her. And then it leads to her breaking into her brother's to Arthur's brother's mansion to try and find the antidote, and that's where the episode ends.
Mm.
Fucking goddamn it! Oh, and just because you stopped watching, Little Sister Has It In For Me,
Oh,
um,
God.
the cousin confessed.
Yes.
The cousin confessed to main character. Main character turned her down because it was fucking with Iroha. Um, because she was upset that he reacted to her confession to the cousin's confession in such a way.
I'm so glad I didn't pick that up.
You mean you dropped
Re
it?
pick it up. Yeah, pick it
Yeah.
back up, I should say. That would have just pissed me off.
Oh, and even though the main character turned her down, she told him, "I don't care that you don't like me right now. I always have a chance because you're not dating the female main character."
Jesus, she sounds like Ruka. She sounds like fucking Ruka. Do we want another Ruka? I assume you keep up with the current times, right? With
You mean Rag?
yeah.
I mean, I don't watch the show, but I get spoiled on the stuff happening in the manga.
I
And
don't care about the show to the point. I
think
look forward
I
now.
think it's fucking hilarious that the author made the main character look like himself.
And now he's gonna get some. Yeah. And that's a shitty haircut too. That's a really shitty fucking shittily drawn haircut.
Well, from what I've seen, manga spoilers for Rag. If you care, who cares? He's dating Ruka. Kazuya's dating Ruka.
Mhm.
They go to fuck, but he can't get it up because the main villain of fucking part 1 of season 2 of Mushoku Tensei returned. ED.
Yep. I'm caught up to the manga because
Okay. You read the manga.
Fuck this. I said fuck this. I'm like, I don't. This show pisses me off so much. I'm gonna just fucking read weekly. So now I don't read the whole thing weekly. I get all the spoilers on Twitter, but the uproar, I live off the uproar. I live off of it.
It's
The
so
amount of
fucking funny.
Justice Warriors that were like legitimately like wanting to like fucking hang the mangaka because of the fact that he had Ruka basically fucking SA Kazuya. Crazy
Crazy.
and entertaining. Again, more manga spoilers. So just saying. So I guess what was it, like 2 minutes of spoilers? Yeah, we can, we'll figure that out. Anyway, you got any more?
Yep, that's all.
That's all? All right. Jesus, I haven't done this in 10 weeks. This is going to be a long ass conversation. All right, let's start with I've got so many. I've got 7. What do I want to start with? Fuck. What am I doing? Not one. Let's start with Isekai Quartet because it's pretty easy. Does Matt talk about Isekai Quartet at all?
I think so.
Okay. Basically, this week, with Isekai Quartet, fairly simple. Basically, the quartet and all the characters are doing their main performance, and they do a pretty good job. And while they're in the middle of their performance, the fucking like diabolical spaghetti plant that they had fucking planted earlier in the season, and for like this last several episodes, there's been like after credits of the plant like growing more and more maliciously. The plant finally attacks, and the people in the auditorium can't do shit because there's a rule on that like in that world that the audience can't do anything to distract the performers, and that includes fighting a deadly fucking plant that wants to kill everybody. So in the middle of their performance, basically the quartet is basically using all of their fucking powers to try and like temporarily fight back the plant. So you see what's her face from ReZero, Emilia, she fucking uses her ice power. Ein's old goal uses fucking black hole. Freaking, you see, like, I don't know if it must have been Ram. Ram uses a fucking like ball and chain on the fucking plant. Like, everybody's using their powers, and they temporarily subdue it, but the plant is still there, still trying to attack. And fucking Naofumi and Raftalia and the group there can't use their powers. Union can't use fire magic or anything, and they're like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, Shadow makes an appearance, and he does his atomic line, and he blows up half the fucking gym. But basically, because he blew up the gym, everybody could use their powers because the gym is broken. Like, the rule is broken because the gym is broken. And then the episode ends with everybody basically attacking the plants. You see fucking Aqua attacking Kazuma. Just not even attacking the fucking thing, attacking Kazuma for no fucking reason. Just more stupidity. And yeah. Did you watch any of these Sky Quartet before, Chris, and you just haven't picked it up?
No, I haven't picked it up.
You just haven't.
Or
Okay.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched any of it? Okay. I was gonna say this season is a lot less funny for some reason for me than the other seasons. It's still okay, but it hasn't been hitting like that. So that's really that. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Is we said I'll save that. One Punch Man was pretty good. I'll go with a heavy hitter for next. We'll go with One Punch Man. One Punch Man was pretty okay. Basically, the last, and I can basically kind of go over the last couple episodes because it's fairly succinct. But basically, you're looking at in this last episode, I should say. I forget the fucking name because there's so many characters, and I don't give a shit about most of the characters in One Punch Man anymore. But samurai guys, fucking apprentices, the A-class heroes. They have some battles. Buta eats a giant fucking like lizard monster, and it's pretty gross the way he's just fucking eating the monster like a glizzy. Definitely not cute. And then you see Amai Man. Amai Man faces off against a dominatrix, and the dominatrix is like drawn super fucking sexy until she takes off like her mask. She has like a mask on. She takes off her mask, and she's got like spiky teeth like all the monsters, and she pulls her tongue out and trying to invite Amai Mask to go fuck. And her tongue is like 3 times as long as Gene Simmons' tongue with fucking spikes on it. And Amai Mask is like, bitch, you're a monster. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And literally like destroys the shit out the monster. And yeah, that's about it. And we also see a brief, I don't remember if it was in the previous episode or this episode, but we see a brief appearance from Saitama. Saitama faces off against the 2 new monsters, that were formerly humans that the Flash had killed earlier in the season, or thought he had killed. Turns out they didn't die. But they were butt ass naked. They try to attack Saitama. Saitama easily fucking just swats them away. And then they were like, we don't got time for this. We want to kill Flash. And they fuck off on Saitama. And Saitama is like, since when were there perverts in the fucking sewer? And that shit was funny. But yeah, it's really about it. The animation, the last few episodes was really like starting to pick up and really be solid. I feel like this episode, the latest episode, kind of dipped back down a little bit to being mediocre. So I know that's the humongous conversation of the season, is the One Punch Man animation and how shitty it is. I haven't hated it. I don't really hate the One Punch Man quality in general, but it was mid. I can definitely say that this episode was fairly mid when it came to the animation. All right, moving on. Jesus, how many don't I have? Ask, Sanda, Wedding Rings, Eternity, Ranma, Chitose. Okay, I'm saving Twisted and Yano for last. Okay, we'll go with A Star Brighter Than the Sun next. A Star Brighter Than the Sun is the penultimate episode, and we finally get a confession. After all this time, we get a confession. They're in the middle of the cultural festival. Things are going okay. And we see basically that what's her face, whose name I'm forgetting now. Give me a moment. What's her face? I don't know what her face is. Sai basically continues to see Koki and is like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna need to push up this confession, because she wanted to wait till the end of the festival, but Koki's getting so much attention and shit. She's like, all right, let me push this up. And they arrange basically to I'm skipping toward the end because everything else is kind of whatever about it, the episode, but they get to a point where they want to like hang out during the festival. Koki's been perpetually busy with everything he's doing, and so does Sai, and they finally carve out about roughly 10 minutes together. And so they're having a conversation, and Koki begins to talk about like this mysterious girl that like he doesn't really, that he still likes, and he wants to be with her, da 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 da. And Sai says, you know what, fuck this, the time is now. And she confesses to him. And Koki is taken completely aback. Koki's like, what the fuck? Like, he doesn't know what to say. And then before he can even answer, Sai basically, because she anticipates being like rejected because she doesn't realize that Koki likes her. So she anticipates being rejected. And so she confesses. And it's a really beautiful, nice confession, because we see like a progression, right? Like, because the thing about A Star Brighter Than the Sun is they're starting to do like the things like Cloverworks would do, like with Horimiya and with Sasaki and Miyano. Like, you know, when like you have the bright romantic moments and you get the nice pretty colors and shit. So they do that. And so they do a beautiful like scenery with her, like with tears in her eyes. She confesses. They do a nice montage of them as children, how she's always liked them since they were like, you know, they were little, and he's grown up so amazing. And, you know, no matter what, I can't take my eyes off you, and I like you. And she's still got the tears in her eyes. And before Koki responds, she just fucks off. She runs away with tears in her eyes. Meanwhile, Ayukawa, who had an earlier interaction in the episode with Koki, trying to find out more about Sai, sees this, and the episode ends with Sai hiding in like the gym shed, like the storage room, and she's crying, and she's like, you know, I'm being rejected, I know it, da 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 da. And then there's a tall male figure at the door. The door opens, and that's where the penultimate episode ends. So more than likely it's Ayukawa. More than likely Ayukawa will confess, and he probably will be rejected himself. I don't know that for a fact, guys, just going off my gut intuition from that standpoint. And so not bad. Okay, next I will go. You said you're not watching Shabake, right?
Nope.
Shabake. I'm really enjoying Shabake. I really am. Shabake, basically this last episode of Shabake, and I guess because we haven't been talking about Shabake, I guess, in the group, on this podcast in general. The last few episodes of Shabake have been really good in terms of the supernatural aspects of things, being able to narrow down the mystery of what's going on with the like failed Tsukumogami. Really, really, really good stuff, if you ask me. And so with the latest episode of Shabake, basically the gang, right? First off, what's his face? Ichitaro goes to visit Eikichi because Eikichi in the previous episode got stabbed, and the episode starts off before the opening credits roll with Ichitaro being informed that Eikichi got stabbed. Eikichi goes up to, or sorry, Ichitaro goes up to his dad and was like, we got to save him, and his dad was like, well, they got the doctor, right? And so we'll send off the best doctor. And Ishitaro's like, dude, Eikichi's poor. He can't afford our best doctor. Like, we got to pay for the doctor. I don't want to lose my only friend because I'm always trapped here. You guys won't let me go out because I'm sickly. I have one friend. I don't want my one friend to die because then I'm never going to come out of bed because I'll be so depressed because I lost my only friend. And so they roll the credits. You see them. They paid for the doctor. You see Ichitaro visiting Eikichi. They talk about everything that went down. And basically, in the previous episode, Ichitaro had Eikichi go do him the favor of trying to bring the money to his estranged brother. And the fact that the Tsukumagami that attacked him stabbed him with a short sword, for one, that saved him. And two, he stabbed him in the chest, but he stabbed him specifically where the money was in his kimono. And so the money saved him, quite frankly. And so that helps. And then you see, obviously, what's his face? Sasuke and Nikichi, they get pissed off because he's trying to still interact with his brother, but they smooth that out, no problem. And Eikichi gives him back the money. He's like, oh, I got all the money that you had given me. I can deliver the message to your brother, but here's the money. And Ichitaro's like, no, here, take the money. It's the least I could do. You almost died for me doing these favors, and you're always doing favors for me, and I always ask so much of you. So the least I could do is give you money. Spend it on something you want. Spend it on something that'll help you feel stronger. Get your rest. Blase, blase, blah. It's a nice moment between best friends. When they arrive back to Ichitaro's, when they arrive back to, I guess you can call it the apothecary, the medicine shop, whatever you want to call it. They arrive back, and they're visited by this all-powerful, spirit, because again, Ichitaro, in case you haven't realized or know, Chris, Ichitaro can command spirits, and Nikichi and Sasuke, who I just alluded to, they're spirits, the spirit guardians. And so this high-ranking spirit comes to visit Ichitaro, and I don't know his name, so I can't really tell his name, but it's this giant fucking, do you remember from Bleach the bald guy who's supposed to be super powerful from Squad Zero, and he's big and burly? He looks just and sounds just like him. Sounds just like him, bro. But anyway, the truth, and throughout the last few episodes, Sasuke and Nikichi kind of look at each other and they talk about knowing stuff that they don't want to tell Ichitaro. Well, fucking this spirit comes and tells Ichitaro everything. And all the pieces throughout the season finally click. And we finally get the lore, the true lore of Ichitaro's existence. For the previous the previous few episodes, we know that Ichitaro was born sickly. We knew that he had a older brother that had passed away, right, soon after childbirth. We find out that his grandmother made crazy prayers to a goddess to get a vitality incense. And the goddess gave the grandmother the vitality incense, but in exchange for her coming to the afterworld to serve under her. And so one of the highest ranking spirits serves under the goddess of the goddess of the universe, and that high ranking spirit is his grandmother. We find out that his mother takes the incense, right, lights the incense up, and soon afterwards gets pregnant. But the incense isn't to help you get pregnant. The incense is to bring the souls, to bring a soul of the dead back to the human world. And so Ichitaro is not a spirit, but he's not human either, technically, because Ichitaro's soul is basically his old soul. He died. Remember, he died previously. So that dead baby became Ichitaro. And the side effect of that being born and being brought back is he's fairly sickly. So all of these things, these are all revelations. They're all truth. It makes all the sense in the world. And then Ichitaro manages to put two and two together because, again, the failed Tsukumagami is looking for a particular medicine. He puts two and two together and he's like, oh, shit. the Sukumagami has been trying to attack me. He's been taking stuff that like I've touched or handled or smells like me. He wants the incense. And so they hatch a plan because there's no more incense. We find out from the spirit that there's no more incense, doesn't exist in the universe anymore. But his mother, as a thank you, as an offering to the goddess that helped like bring Ichitaro into the world, the paper where the incense was is inside of the family shrine. So they clean the family shrine, they take the paper, they make some medicine, and they're basically going to hatch out a plan to like lure the Sukumagami away from like the where they're located, from like the family house, using fucking like spirit like sealing talisman and a spirit cutting sword. And they're going to bring him to like this far area that's full of samurai, and they're going to battle him there and hopefully seal the Sukumagami so he doesn't keep murdering people and possessing them, so they do murder people. And as the episode is about to end, we see one of the possessed people from the Sukumagami go after Ichitaro's brother's apprenticeship location. And we see a fire break out near there. And Ichitaro's like, shit, where the fire is, that's where my estranged brother is. End episode. So I've been enjoying, like I said, really enjoying Shabake. Definitely is a sleeper anime for me. All right, moving on. We got Wand Dance. Chris, have you seen anything of Wand Dance at all?
I've seen some clips of the dancing.
And the CGI is such shit, ain't it?
Yes.
It's dog shit. The way I tell people, the CGI is such dog shit, and the rest of the anime is fucking great. I hate it because it is so good, except for the one thing that the show is literally built on, the fucking dancing, and it's the shittiest CGI. Again, I'm not caught up on today's episode as it drops, or I guess yesterday's technically, since it's now 12:13 on the East Coast, and it is now Thursday morning. But last week's episode was pretty solid. Basically, they've built up to like the last 3 or so episodes of the season is going to focus on a like a dance, like one-on-one type of competition thing. And so we see Wanda there. We see what's her face, whose name I'm forgetting. It's like Mo or some shit. I forget the name. Survey says her name is On. Her name is literally On. So we see On, we see Wanda, of course, and we see Iori, and of course, what's his face? Kabuko. And so they enter the competition. Wanda does fantastic. On does fantastic. Iori does fantastic. And basically Kabuko, Kabu, he tries to do his dance moves, and he gets kind of distracted because he hears some people like he think talking shit about him. And then on top of that, he sees that same guy that's talking shit, basically trying to make moves on his girl, on Wanda, even though they're not together. But you know, he's starting to really like realize like, oh shit, I think I like this girl. And so he gets distracted and he fucks up the timing of his moves and he gets eliminated. So out of the 4, he's the only one that's basically eliminated. Later on in the episode, I guess they have like a redemption round, and he refocuses and he's able to get through the redemption round. So I don't know what that means for today's episode, but he got through the redemption round. And so the rest of the episode focuses on facing off against the guy who was flirting with Wanda, and On. I think the episode ends with On finishing the performance. We don't know whether she won or lost that performance. And then the other battle is obviously Wanda, and Wanda does phenomenal. Wanda fucking kicks ass. She moves on in the tournament, and it focuses a little bit more again on Cabo and Wanda. You know, they continue to kind of be close, and the real emphasis is on Cabo in particular. Like when I see Wanda talking to other dancers, it frustrates him because he's like, when it's just us at school, I have nobody to worry about. It's just me and Wanda. When I see her among my contemporaries and all these contemporaries are better dancers than me, he starts to freak out because he's like, oh, these guys are better than me. They're going to take her. I want to snatch her away. His exact words is, it makes me want to snatch her away from them. And it's like, okay, well, a little creepy, a little aggressive, but also cute. Like, okay, you know, you want to like make her your girl. Like that makes sense. Right. So that's cool. And then, yeah, pretty much the episode ends, as I said, with On facing off against that dude. We don't know if he wins. And I do know this week's performance, according to what I saw on social media, with Iori. I guess the episode truly focuses on Iori, and he fucking bodies it, apparently. I have to see it to know what's going on, but apparently it's one of the best episodes of the season. The music and Iori's dancing, even though it's still shitty CGI, still did really well. So that's wonderful. Can't wait to see that. I think I've got all of my finales now. I think I have finales, right? Yeah. So I have Twisted Wonderland and Yano. Okay. So Twisted Wonderland, we'll go with the lesser of the two. I hated it. I hated Twisted Wonderland, dude. I'm glad you didn't pick it up, Chris. This was shit. I just didn't give a fuck. That's my summarization of Twisted Wonderland. I don't give a fuck. I don't know why fucking what's his dick, whose name of Emma. I don't even know what is he gonna learn at this magical Disney villain school. Like, I don't get it. I watched half of it in sub and half of it in dub, and switching to the dub was a humongous mistake. I fucking hated it. I don't know how much I would have liked it better because the story still fucking sucks, but it probably would have sounded better, at least if it was in sub, in my opinion, because the dub was fucking corny. It was so corny. I don't even want to review the fucking show. Basically, they managed to defeat the fucking crazy guy, and they make him apologize. What's his face? Rose Hearts is who they defeat, right? They defeat Rose Hearts. They make him apologize for being a shitty human. He has to learn, and he begins to learn how to like be like less strict and less like such a stuck-up prick. And that's really about it. There's really no other resolution to what happened with the episode. And it sucks. This shit was like, I want to give it like a 2.75. I would have given it like a 2.5, but the animation is actually really fucking good. The animation that probably should have been in Wand Dance is in fucking Disney Wonderland of all fucking things. So the animation was really solid. The musical composition, I didn't give a fuck about. So yeah, was shit. 2.75 out of 5 stars. I hated it. I don't care about it. It was a moot point to fucking watch the fucking show. I would have been better off saving those 8 weeks of watching fucking that show for some other shit. Maybe I could have been watching Gotcha Kuda every other week because of the fucking dub shit. Would have been better, probably. Anyway, that's Disney Twisted Wonderland. I don't recommend it unless you're a Disney stan. If you're a Disney stan and you love everything Disney, go ahead and watch it. You might find some more joy out of it. I thought it was trash. So that's that. And then the last show I'll talk about is going to be the finale of Yano-Kun. I was a little disappointed by the finale, because basically we get the answer. Yano-Kun for the last few weeks has been building up, last 2 weeks I'd say, building up on this mysterious girl that pops up in Yano's life, distracts him, and like you can tell that there's past trauma involved with this girl. Well, we find out what the past trauma is when the girl, who we find out her name is Okamura, she comes up to Yano, and we get the story basically told from Okamura's side to Yano, and we see Yoshida like listening, his girlfriend, listening in to the conversation. And long story short, earlier in the season, it's kind of broached why Yano wears the eye patch. He wears this eye patch always, and it's because of the fact that he has what is it, hydrochloria or whatever the fuck it is, where you have different eyes, different eye colors, and he feels very self-conscious of it, and he doesn't like it, and so he wears the eye patch. People made fun of him in the past for it, and so he's in middle school. We go back to middle school, and basically Okamura means nothing by it. She really does, like, they have a platonic thing going on, and was like, I think you look really good without the eye patch. You should go without the eye patch. And so he does. People make fun of him, and he feels kind of like shitty about it. And then basically one day they're at their cultural festival, and one of the big signs that they have at the cultural festival, by coincidence, because again, Yano just has that shit of luck, falls over and hurts Okamura. And so the rumor begins in middle school that, oh, Yano has different color eyes. If you look into his other color eye, you're going to get cursed. He's a cursed child. You're going to get cursed. And that causes Yano to be like permanently become a recluse until he goes to high school. And so Yoshida hears this. She talks to the friends. She talks to Okamura, and they want to like try and help Yano get over the trauma. And so they try and they try and they try, and Yano's not with it, yet not with it. And toward the end of the episode, we see basically them all have a come to Jesus, and Yano's like, I hate that, like, I can't talk to you guys. I'm scared I'm gonna impact you guys. I'm so sorry for like ignoring you guys. Okamura, I'm so sorry for ignoring you when you were trying to be my friend. And everyone's all happy, hunky dory, like really cute. That's nice, whatever. And so then the season ends with Yano and Yoshida alone in the classroom, and Yano and his ditzy ass fucking hits his head on the desk, and Yoshida's there to help him, like, clean up any blood and make sure she's okay. And in the process, Yano's eye patch gets caught on like a chair and it falls off. And you think that'll be the moment that they've talked about the eye patch, they've talked about his different color eyes. You think that the viewer would get to see the different color eyes, and they don't. We don't get to see the different color eyes. Only Yoshida does. And the season ends with them walking away, and Yoshida's like, listen, Yano, your eyes are not a curse. If anything, they're a blessing, and they're gorgeous. And that's where the season ends. I thought it was a really blah way to end the season. I liked that this show had a confession in the middle of the season, instead of waiting toward the end like most other anime, or not giving you a confession at all. So that was nice, but nothing truly happened outside of that once they did become boyfriend, girlfriend. The eye patch thing with the eye was something that they would like look forward to, that we were looking forward to seeing. They didn't pay that off, and so that lost points as well. So all in all, I still enjoyed the series, but it's not going to be my romance of the season more than likely. I gave it a 3.5 stars.
Season 2 of Blue Box announced for fall.
What happened?
Season 2 for Blue Box was announced, or is coming out in fall.
Fall 26?
26.
Is that going to be the season where we get the confession?
Most likely, yeah.
Nice. We won't get to the because you're caught up on the manga on that.
Yes.
We won't get the manga spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Where Hina's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, man. She's fucking up.
We won't get that fucking. Have they released the after? They did release the afters of that, and basically, what's his face just kind of blew her off and reaffirmed his relationship with fucking what's her face.
Chinatsu, yeah.
With Chinatsu, yeah. He needs to fucking dead that bitch.
She needs to move on.
For real. Anyway, all right. Well, that was 45 seconds of Blue Box spoilers for us to skip as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we have, what do we have, like 7 together, I think, or some shit like that. What do you want to start? You want to start with Togenanki?
Sure.
All right, Togenanki. Basically, this week's Togenanki, or I guess last week's now as we go along, it focused on the battle between Penis Wrinkle McGee and Penis Wrinkle McGaw, right?
You mean the dude who gets angry all the fucking time, and the dude who loves to fight? Or do you mean
because there were 2 parts, right? There was the part where where Kugasaki kills the manipulator, right? Momotaro. Yeah, so that was the opening of it, which is badass as fuck. He fucking slit that guy's throat and watched him fucking die. That was super fucking badass. So happy. So many shows we watched this season where people don't want to kill other people. And fucking this guy was just like, nope, you're a piece of shit. Slice your throat with a fucking buzzsaw, and you're going to choke on your own blood and die. Super savage. That was fucking great. Yes. And then the back half of the episode basically focuses on Ichinose and Mikaido. And basically Mikaido uses the same power, more or less. He can control guns, except he's got a lot more natural ability, so he's able to control multiple guns from multiple like directions and shit like that.
And use them like fucking Doc Ock's tentacles.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Doc Ock. He does, which is pretty badass. It really is pretty badass. And he's got basically Ichinose on the ropes, and yeah, Ichinose is trying to figure out what the fuck to do. He shoots a bazooka at him. That didn't affect him. And he's like, fuck. And he gets shot a few times. And I think the episode ends with him just kind of like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die,
Yeah.
effectively. So it's picked up. It's okay. I assume you like Gachi Akuto more than Togenanki, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's the consensus. So I shall see in a few
The
days.
the power system or the power system's a lot more interesting in Gachi. The characters are a lot more interesting. Uh,
Yeah.
the only thing that got Token has than for or the only thing that Togen excels in more than Gachi is tit size, but all the characters are like 2-dimensional, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair. Titty size. Okay. All right. Well, that was nice. Moving on. Awkward Senpai. Let's go with Awkward Senpai. Nothing truly of note really happened, I guess, in this episode. This episode kind of focuses a lot on what's their face? I always call them Senpai and Kohai in my reviews. I don't even bother with their fucking names. With Kamegawa and Kanawa, right? Azusa. I will say Azusa on you. It's easier. Basically, Yu's birthday's coming up, and what's her face? Azusa is trying to figure out, like, oh, like I gotta get him a gift, but I don't know. I've never bought a gift for anybody. Like, I don't know what to do. She goes to the store with Kenkaji with Ritsu, and she's like, I don't know what to buy. And Ritsu's like, well, if he's a good friend, it doesn't matter what you buy because he'll appreciate anything you give him. It's just the principle. And that opens up Azusa's eyes, and she ends up settling on a pair of gloves because it's in wintertime around that time in the show. So
With paw pads on them.
with what did they have paw pads on them?
Yes, it did.
Oh, that's cute as fuck. I didn't notice that. So that makes sense. So she settles for those. She's madly in love. She's like, oh my God, kawaii. I can't wait to give it to him. And so the rest of the office basically is holding like a joint birthday party, not only for you, but a couple other coworkers because their birthdays all fall around the same time. And they have like the secret project, and Azusa is trying to make sure that you isn't involved, doesn't know what's going on. And as they're doing the project, Azusa accidentally fucks up and spills paint all over this board that says happy birthday, and she's basically left alone to try and fix it. She sends you home, but you leaves his bus pass or his train pass at his desk. So then when she goes into the secret room to try and fix the paint fuck up, you is right there and was like, oh, what are you up to? And I was like, you're not supposed to see this. And he's like, well, too late. I fucking saw it. And you ends up helping Azusa fixed the sign for his birthday party. Surprise! It was supposed to be like a kind of like a surprise birthday party. I don't know, but ends up helping fix the sign. And the rest of the episode focuses on the party. Azusa like fucks up again during the party and fucking like cuts her hand or something. And we see you there, and you patches her up. And throughout the episode, they continue to be a little bit flirty. They're like fully in their friendship now, but it's not really like, it's just okay right now. They're both like conscious of each other and their friendship and stuff. Yu's sister like, teases him a little bit the day before about it and whatnot. And so as we go along, what's it called, the time to give gifts happens. A bunch of girls give you a gift that makes Azusa jealous and self-conscious of her gift, but she finds her balls and gives you the gift. You loves the gift. You says her gift is the best gift that makes Azusa happy. End episode. Pretty much it. So I was hoping for more out of this so far, by the way, as we get to the finale that comes out later today. I don't know. I was hoping for a little bit more. Something like My Tiny Senpai, for example. That was better, I think.
It's more like Ice Guy and his cool female colleague.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just expect a little bit more. Okay. Well, that's that. And then what do we got next after this? I think we've gone through, those are the two that I watch that Matt doesn't watch, is those ones. Okay. Oh no, we have one more. I wanted to save it for later, but fuck it. Let's just go through this now. Status as an assassin. I am so annoyed, Chris, at the fact that this motherfucker still is like, we're at the penultimate episode and he's still struggling to grasp that he needs to kill this fucking guy Graham. It is so annoying.
it's getting repetitive that, oh man, I'm in another world, but my morals from the old world are saying I can't kill people because I'm going to let down my family who are waiting for me. But if I don't kill people, they'll kill me, and then that won't help anyone.
No, and they'll kill my classmates, and I'll feel even worse because I let my classmates die instead of killing
And
people in this world.
then they'll kill Amelia because, and that won't be good because some little fucking dog fairy thing is gonna come out of nowhere and freeze me to death.
It's bro, when he didn't kill the demon in episode 6 or 7, that 6, 7. Oh, sorry, I had to do it.
Some fucker's height.
Dude, that shit aggravated the fuck out of me. Like, kill the fucking demon. And he said he almost got killed. Almost got everybody killed, especially him. Because the guy that ended up saving the demon fucking controlled Amelia. That was aggravating as fuck. But nonetheless, that's the only flaw. That's the only flaw that I could think of as your cat eats the mic.
Yeah.
That's the only flaw I can think of with the status. I love status, except for this fucking, I don't want to kill anybody. Ridiculous. Anyway, half the episode focuses on that. He speaks to Yoru about the principle of, like, you know, the killing and all this shit. And Amelia's upset because he's like, she sees her man like having to like struggle with this decision, and she doesn't want him to compromise himself for her, for anybody. But
He needs to
everybody,
fuck her already.
Hmm?
He needs to fuck her already.
She's been wanting to fuck for half the season. He's like, no, 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 no.
We have a new what's his fuck? Sato.
We have a new Sato. He's not as bad as Sato though. Sato was really egregious with not wanting to fuck. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me a little bit of Cautious Hero.
Who? Wait, which character?
The main character, where he's just like, I don't want to do anything.
No, which character reminds you of Saiga?
Akira.
Oh,
He doesn't. He's like, I'm so hyper focused on trying to kill the demon lord. I'm trying to kill the. I don't know whether I should kill Graham. I need to kill the demon lord, but now I don't know if I should kill him. But that's his main focus. And you have Amelia like, I just want to roll in bed with you and cuddle. And he's like, nope, I got to train. I got to do better. That type shit.
yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, I could somewhat see it. He's not as bad as Cautious Hero.
No, and he's not as funny either.
No, he's not.
Not as funny. But anyway, so they spend half the episode. He speaks to Yoru. You know, I don't know. I guess by episode's end, he kind of steals himself. Like he's gonna try and kill him in the finale, ain't he?
Maybe.
It seems like it based off the finale. So basically, he makes the decision. You know, everything's all good, whatever the case is. And so he decides. He comes up with a plan with everybody that, listen, Graham. If you go up to Graham's house, they're gonna attack him anyway, or they're gonna kick him out, and he's not gonna be seen. And then Graham will be on high alert. So they're like, we're gonna go to the guild because he's the guild master. So you got to think that he does his job here at some point. He's gonna show up. So they go to the guild. He almost gets into a fight with some random ass fucking silver adventurer until the silver adventurer is told who the fuck he was trying to fight, and then he becomes a simp and fucking is like, I'm so sorry. Like, oh, please let me be your apprentice. And he's like, I don't take apprentices. Make an exception. And as he's like on the floor dogezaing to Akira, we see Graham walk in the door, and he starts being a creepy pervert when he sees Amelia. And you see the episode ends with Akira looking like, all right, like I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. We'll see whether he does or not, but you know, that's how that ends. I hope so. I really hope he does. Because, like I said, that's the only knock on it. And Chris, let me ask. I wanted to ask you, as the only other person that watches this show, I wanted to ask you, how many isekai do story continuation where you see the result of the isekai? Every isekai that I've probably ever seen, I can't think of another one. They don't go back to like the adverse effect of the person being isekai'd. It was like, I think 2 episodes ago where they went back and they showed his family like waiting on him, and the news has got everything there, and they were like, yeah, it's been 1 month since the class disappeared during lunch, and where are they? What are they doing? What happened to them? No one knows, and the family's waiting for him. But you never see that with isekais, as far as I know, where they go back and show the adverse effect. Can you think of any others?
Um. hmm. I mean, I know it didn't. It didn't really happen, so it shouldn't count. But sort of ReZero did in the flashback where Subaru see or not. It's not a flashback. He like sees a memory of his parents, and he tells them, "Oh, hey, I'm doing okay." I mean that it doesn't
Kind of.
count.
It doesn't really count, but
Um.
it's in the same universe, but it's not the same.
Yeah. Uh. No, I can't think of.
The fact that you can't think of one, I think lends a lot of credence to how amazing that particular detail is of the show. I just want to highlight that for everybody. Just,
Yeah.
this is another low key sleeper. The Shabake and this are my two contenders for sleeper of the season because this is
I
so fucking.
mean,
It's
the
good,
only
except
other one that I can think that sort of hints at it is my instant death ability is overpowered even in another world.
mm,
Where the main character has an instant death ability. He had it even in the original world. They don't really explain it. Um, when the goddess who brought main character to her world realizes, oh hey, shit's happening. What's with this dude? Why can he just one instant kill people with like
mm,
no fucking effort?
mm,
She summons someone who knew the main character in the other world, and he's like,
mhm.
"Oh shit, you brought him here? Thank you. Don't let him fucking come back." Because like the person who he brought was a scientist who had him locked up in like a fucking uh hit like a secret base miles under the earth that had no people in it, and it only had like robots and cameras. Not that the cameras would help because uh dude had an ability like if you that his ability was basically he can insta kill anything. If he feels that you're trying to kill him or like you have any like negative emotions towards you or towards him, he kills you.
Mm.
Doesn't matter how far away, doesn't matter if you're like looking at him through a camera, doesn't matter if you're like on the other side of the planet, he can kill you.
That sounds useful as fuck.
It it is.
That's pretty badass, actually.
The female main character gets worried because his like go to is okay. I'm just gonna kill him, and she's like, no, just don't kill him. We could probably talk ourselves out of this. It's like, are you sure? Because he's really trying to kill me. I could easily kill him. It's like, no, just wait a second, and then he eventually kills him.
Nice. I sounds like I got to put that on my list to watch at some point in life.
It's on High Dive.
Oh, okay. A rare high dive show. I have no shows on high dive this season. I know you guys have Dusk on high dive.
Yeah, I have Dusk and Hero Without a Class.
Mm,
Hero Without a Class ended. It was fucking terrible. Don't watch it.
got it.
This is the progression. Episode 1 is introducing the world. Episodes 2 to like 6 were um main character learning how to fight with a sword and dealing with problems in Sword City. Episode 7, main character takes a break from adventuring in Sword City, starts to learn how to use magic. Main character then goes to Magic City where he learns how to use magic. Uh episode Final episode. He goes back home and rests before going to Pet City.
Doesn't sound like a lot was accomplished. He got
Yep.
stronger. He got
He
that
got
at it.
stronger.
Well, I guess that was accomplished, but even so. All right. What do we got next? Let's go with let's go with Ranma. I I don't, bro. I can't get into Ranma like you guys do. Like the three of you. I can't get
It's
into it.
so fun. It's so fun.
I find funny moments in Ranma. I just don't like. I don't know.
There
Do
are
you want?
moments that I don't like the Romeo and Juliet episode where everyone was like, "Oh, what's Romeo and Juliet?"
I thought that
Nobody
was one of the
fucking
better episodes. It was backwards. Like I thought that was one of the better episodes. It was stupid, but
No,
I was.
I just didn't like. I just didn't like how like the characters were like acting during the play. I liked the whole fake kiss scene at the end.
That was cute.
Yeah.
That
I
was
also
cute.
don't like how everyone treated Rama like a fucking monster for the having a second fiance with the Onomiyaki chick, even though he had nothing to do with it because he was like 5 and his dad's an
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah. It was definitely the dad. 100% the dad.
Yeah.
I don't care. I think she's better than Shampoo. Onomiyaki is better than Shampoo to me. But anyway, Chris, you want to give a brief overview of what happened? Because I half paid attention, half didn't in this episode. Because none of it matters because there's nothing linear about fucking Ranma.
Okay. Oh, this episode brings back Moose.
Yep.
He steals a. He attacks Akane, steals a pig doll that she just won from a raffle, and thinks it's her. And tries to have Ranma come and rescue, Akane at at the festival that's happening tonight. Ranma is confused because Akane is missing, but Akane is also talking to her but he's just fucking with her because it's
And that
his
was funny.
favorite.
Calling it a
That
pig.
I love that. I love that so fucking much.
Yeah, that
No,
was
Akane's in trouble.
yeah. He keeps getting hit every time. He just ignores it. At first he's like, ow. And then like by episode's end, when he keeps calling the fucking pig Akane, he's like, it's fucking Akane. That shit was funny. That was one of the that was the funniest part of the episode. Where he kept calling the pig fucking Akane.
Yeah.
He said the pig was cuter than Akane.
Well, anyway, it's revealed that Moose, during his trip to China to get stronger and find ways to hit on Shampoo, fell into the lake of drowned goose, where a goose 1,300 years ago fell into the lake and drowned, which doesn't make sense because it's a fucking goose and swims. But whatever.
That was a duck, but same principle. They still swim.
Yeah, it's a duck. It's a duck. He gets pissed, blames Ranma for it for some reason because Shampoo likes Ranma. Ranma's like, "Hey, listen. I hear you. I understand you. If you want to go for Shampoo, have confidence. Just do it. It'll make my life like 10 times easier." Shampoo overhears this and kicks Ranma's ass with a bucket or a fish tank.
Because she turns herself into a fucking cat, and Rama's like, I hate cats.
Yeah. But Moose has bucket or like cups filled with or no water balloons filled with the water from the lake of drowned rat, which brought up like many fucking questions because he tries to throw them at Ranma. Does like just touching the water fucking turn you in like curse you? Does just diving in do you drink it? Like what's the trigger for you to be cursed? Because like if he just gets hit with a water bottle, that doesn't mean he's gonna turn into a duck. Also, Ranma's already cursed by the lake of drowned girl. If he's hit by the fucking water from the lake of drowned duck, does he turn into a duck girl, a girl duck? Does the duck supersede the girl?
He turns into a girl with a duck face.
Oh my goodness. That'll kill the show. That'll kill the show.
Too bad they didn't have duck face in 1990 something.
Yeah. So while they're like dealing with Moose and trying to get Akane back from Moose, Ranma is challenged to a battle at this stage. But Moose takes everything fucking or Moose kidnaps actual Akane this time, locks her in a fucking fish tank, and is prepared to drown her in the water from the lake of drowned duck. Um, Shit happens. Rama protects people from being turned into ducks. Except a couple fish get turned into ducks, which is gonna suck when they get hit with hot water. Uh,
Since when
imagine
animals turn
seeing
into
seeing a couple ducks that are covered in oil, and you try to like clean them off with fucking warm water and Dawn dish soap, and then they turn into fucking fish. But stuff happens. Akane is then hit with fucking the water and gets fucking uh like uh like sprayed with the water from the lake of drowned duck, and the episode ends.
Dun dun dun. I didn't give a shit because there's nothing linear. As soon as the show doesn't have any sort of lineality, I don't care. It goes down my list. So it is what it is. All right. We got how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, we got 7 more. I didn't realize we have this many. All right. Let's go with Spy Family next. Another episode where they didn't really do a hell of a lot.
Stuff's happening this episode.
I don't
It starts off with you're getting still mad at your not Yuri at Lloyd for no reason.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And Yuri shows up and he gets mad at Lloyd because he doesn't like Lloyd. And tries to tell Yor to break up with him. But she's like, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Like, there's nothing for him to really apologize for because, like, he didn't really do anything bad or bad.
He's perfect.
I just have a friend who hates the fact that I'm in that relationship and happy or not mad. So she tries to ruin it. But he gets a call. Lloyd gets a call from the fucking Y saying, "Hey, there's a major fucking issue going on. We need you ASAP."
Yep. Don't die.
He leaves. Yuri and Yor go to follow him, but Yuri sees his commanding officer, and he realizes, "Oh shit, something must be going down. I gotta go see Yor." And then Yor, as soon as they get to the hospital, is like, I don't know why I'm even following him. I'm not even mad at him. Okay, I'm just gonna go home now.
And she fucks up.
Yeah. And then it's revealed. Oh, so the major issue that's going on is that there's a spy hunter who knows all the fucking information about Wise about their agents and I think about Twilight. So Wise needs to
Twilight, about Strix. Yep. All that.
So
and he's so good. Even Lloyd is like, I've worked with him once before. He's really fucking good.
While the SS need to protect him and get the files. Multiple times they try to like follow. They try to follow the SS and I forgot his name, William Wagner or something like that.
It is Wagner. I don't remember his first name.
They try to follow Wagner, but he knows. Oh shit! They're following us. Change location. It isn't until they get to a park that Wagner meets up with the SS, but it's actually Twilight. But that was a trap to find out who the mole in the SS is. And he gets outed.
Yep.
And Lloyd is surrounded by SS who know that he's Twilight.
You're right, and that was a decent episode. I think I dismissed it because the after credit, I was expecting something cool, and the episode Anya going to the fucking zoo, and Anya,
and then they learn that man is the real dangerous animal.
which is factual. I like that part. And Becky's all freaking out, and Anya's just like, "Yay, I'm in a cage. I'm in a cage."
Becky's a kaiju.
Becky's a kaiju. She's a love kaiju because she fucking
She's
has this
kaiju
weird
number-
obsession with Lloyd.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst parts of the show, is that like principle of like having a fucking crush over an old man and you're like 6. The fuck?
She watches soap operas, because her parents don't love her enough and give her attention.
I feel like that's the common theme of these fucking people that go to this school. They just don't get fucking love.
Yeah, they're all rich kids.
Crazy. Couldn't be me. All right, let's move on. I'll give you a choice. One final thing or wedding rings.
I was gonna say wedding rings.
Let's do wedding rings. They fuck some more.
Yeah,
I was so happy they
Um,
fucked. So happy.
I forgot they fucked this. I forgot they fucked this early. I thought they all fucked him at the in the epilogue, because that's what I remember. Which,
Well, I mean, that makes
fuck,
sense.
we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna get the epilogue.
You don't think we're gonna get the massive orgy?
No, it's basically I don't even know if they're gonna show it. They're just gonna probably show the final battle. Sato and all of them go back to the human world before Sato becomes the king of the other world, where he finds, or they go to school for a bit, and on the rooftop they're approached by this girl who has a manga starring them that the grandfather fucking made when he was living there when they were growing up or something.
Wait, I don't remember this part. Wait, I don't remember that at
No,
all.
this happens in the epilogue.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's really fucking confusing. But after that, they go back. Sato then one by one fucks all the girls, and they're all pregnant by the end of the series.
Ha!
I think he also. I don't remember or not if he fucks Morion, but I'm gonna assume he does too.
He doesn't even want to fuck the dragon girl because she's like, oh, she's too flat for me.
No. He doesn't want to fuck her. She doesn't want to fuck him because she just doesn't want to do that shit. She's more focused on doing what she needs to do. Having sex is not important. The only reason why she does it in the thing is because she's like, okay, my sister's already having her second kid. Or her kid's born. The kid's super cute. Time for me to down some alcohol. Sato, you're coming with me to the bedroom.
Damn, one shot. Pregnant. Crazy. But yeah. Basically they fuck more in the episode, Crystal and Sato, but the episode really focuses on the opening of the final battle. They have sex, they convince their love, blah 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 blah. They head into the final battle and they basically meet up with the Abyss King, and the Abyss King basically creates these shadows. And we find out in the episode that the shadows that he created are all modeled after the very first ring princesses. Yeah, and they take them all to these different realms where they all have advantages basically. So water dragon goes to a water realm, fire princess goes to some fucking fire, stone type thing where they could use their fire. Wind girl goes against fucking the wind princess. And again, you get the gist. They go to all these places except for Crystal. Crystal speaks to the person who helped her get her fucking powers in the first place. And when she tries to break out, that's when we find out as long as the Ring King is alive, the shadows will exist. You can't kill us, but we can't interfere. We're in this pseudo world, and all we can do is basically watch Sato versus the Ring King. I'm sorry, against the Abyss King. And Abyss King is kicking Sato's ass, and I think that's where the episode ends, with Sato kind of on the back foot because he's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
So, like I said, glad they had sex. Yeah, cool. All right, let's go with. May I ask for one final thing? Penultimate of this episode.
I fucking love how Scarlet says bitch when she's calling Terranessa a bitch. It's just like the most like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Over the top way to just like call her a bitch.
You bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's great. That's my favorite part of the dub is the fucking cursing. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily my favorite part of the dub is the cursing. But yeah, one final thing. Basically, they head into their final battle. They get cornered by a bunch of the, I guess, clergymen of whatever the fuck the religion is.
Yeah.
And they struggle a little bit, but then basically it becomes one of those typical tropes where you have one group versus the other group, and each members of the group face off against different people, so that way we can get what's her face, Scarlet, to go against Terranetza. And basically we see it. Was it an after credit in the previous episode, or was that how the episode ended, where Dog Boy fucking blew the shit into the prince's fucking like nostrils?
That was a after credit for like an episode or two back.
Okay.
Where they showed like, oh, for the last like bit of control I have, we're gonna give him some of Terranessa's charm in order to make it so he's not as resistant. And then the dude he fights against in the like the area they're in opens a fucking portal which drops more charm dust on him, which controls him.
Yep. So that happens. Basically, everybody's battling against their own people. We get Terranetza versus Scarlet. Scarlet kicks Terranetza's ass, and then right as she's about to fucking pull out her watch, out comes.
No, she already did that. She already did yeah, she did that right away. She's like, okay, time for me to move so fucking fast that I can get past your defense and steal Diana's powers back. Which she does, and then grabs her by the hair and throws.
That's right, because Diana fucking helps save the people against the clergyman, I think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and so then right as she's about to beat the piss out of fucking Terranetza, here comes the prince. Prince is like, oh, I'll do anything for my princess, and sorry, Scarlet, I'm gonna kill you. And that's where the episode ends.
No, that is not where the episode ends. Did you miss the after credit for this episode?
I might have. What happened?
Okay, so the after credit for this episode is Scarlet immediately decking Julius in the face, like, really? You thought I wouldn't punch this fucker in the face? You know how much he's been fucking with me?
Oh my god. I gotta go back.
That's where the episode ends. You need to fucking just watch that. It's so fucking funny.
I feel like putting on, like, I'm right here in front of my TV. I feel like I'm fucking getting it right now. Let me see.
Yeah, do it.
Live watch along, guys. New fucking theme. Not new theme, sorry. New fucking segment. New segment. Live watch along of like a 30-second clip. We go watch lists. We're going because it doesn't say, as soon as it says like unless it says continue, I'm not gonna. No,
you hit skip credits because you always need to make sure that there's nothing fucking afterwards.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Fast forward. It's TV. Because normally they do some other like shit in between it. So let me see.
Oh, you're watching the sub?
No. That's what it defaulted to.
Why is it defaulted that? That's stupid.
Because that's what I have my fucking shit defaulted to is fucking sub, but I have to like sometimes manually switch it. I think it's because I already saw the episode.
He is the ground.
Yes.
you her toy.
Ew. There we go.
So fucking good. So fucking good.
All right, fair. That was good. And we won't get copyrighted, I don't think, because that was only like what, a minute, less than a minute. I think we're
It
good.
didn't even have no. It's because you didn't have the audio. If you had the audio, that probably would have been fucking.
I did have audio. What do you mean?
Well, we couldn't hear it.
Oh, you couldn't hear the audio?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, cool. Well, yes, that was fucking awesome. This is the third of the sleepers. This shit is so fucking good. And watching it in
I've been. This isn't a sleeper. And I've been fucking saying this is one of the fucking must watch of the year.
that's fair. Well, because you read the manga, so
Yeah.
are we getting the full manga adaptation in this season? Is that it?
No. There's more.
Oh, there's more?
There's more to the manga.
Ah, okay. So this is one of those we hope it gets to season 2.
Yes. Oh, fucking. Speaking of season 2, since we didn't do news, I'm gonna just say, fucking, fucking, what the fuck is, Yona the Dawn season 2 is fucking coming out. Finally. It's been like 10 fucking years.
That's crazy. It's always interesting when you have some studios that are like, you're like, oh, we're never gonna get to season 2, and then like a decade later, okay, season 2.
Yeah, just like how we're getting a new fucking Hitman Reborn anime project. World Trigger is getting a new fucking a remake, which is weird. Fucking what else? Fucking Siren is getting an anime. That's a fucking 20-year-old manga. What fucking else got? Yeah,
It tells you that we're starting to run out of ideas where like, let's just redo old shit because fucking everything else has kind of like been done or this sucks.
Oh, Dandadan season 3 scheduled for 2027.
Okay. I should have had you do the news, Chris. I mean, we're
No, this is just shit I'm seeing on Twitter.
okay. Fair enough. I was like, well, an hour and 37 minutes in, and now we're doing the news.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, may I ask one final thing was fucking good. Okay, we got how many? Sanda, Eternity, Chitose, and Hero, I think. I don't think we're missing anything else. All right. You want to go with Eternity or Sanda?
Eternity's more fucked up. Let's go Sanda.
Sanda. All right, Sanda. Yeah, basically this week's episode focuses on Sanda versus what's her face?
I
forget her name.
Crazy chick from Class 10.
Yeah, the crazy chick from Class 10. And basically Sanda is he can't control he can't control his like power-ups because he's so beat up. He's just bleeding everywhere, and because he's bleeding everywhere, as soon as he gets hit by this girl, they're just throwing hands at this stage.
Yes,
like,
they are throwing hands.
They are throwing hands, and every time this bitch hits Sanda turns into
hold on.
Sanda.
That's not what happens right away. That happens in the middle of the episode. What happens right in the beginning is fucking what's her face? Fuyumura comes in and punches fucking the chick out, lays the chick out, and starts punching her on the ground.
Oh yeah, beats the piss out of her. That is true.
Yeah. And this causes what's her name? I'm gonna look this up just so I can stop calling her that chick.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up too. God. Namatame. Okay. There she is. Yeah, Fumi.
Yeah. She points her gun at Fuyumura, but realizes, wait, I can't shoot a kid. That's against the law. And Sanda's like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here before you get shot. And they like dip for a bit.
Yep.
While this is happening, the cop and Sanda's dude best friend starts evacuating people. And Ono is going through some shit.
Yeah.
Turns out, because she's growing up so early in her life,
Growing
she's
pains.
dying.
Yeah, she like because you went through puberty in one night, you have like a decade worth of growing pains, and the growing pains are gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I thought it was some shit that involved like a period. They're like, oh, you went through puberty overnight. Now you have your period. And it's a never-ending period you're just gonna bleed to death. I thought it was some shit with that.
That's probably what's happening, but they're not going to show that.
No, it's not happening. Bro, her fucking legs are like, she looks like she's on steroids, like because her body's like morphing and shit.
Yeah, but like, who knows?
Anyway, she's dying. She has like less than a day to live.
Yeah. So while Sanda is trying to figure out what to do, he goes to fight Fumi again. And Fuyumura realizes, oh shit, I fucked up leaving Ono alone. I need to go tell her how I feel and find her before
she fucking dies.
Yeah, before she dies. Then the slap fight between Sanda and Fumi happen, where Sanda fucking starts growing and shrinking over and over again, which confused me because I thought he had to wear red. Not that like his blood counted.
Remember at the opening episode? Yeah, remember when Fuyumura fucking stabbed him in the opening episode, and that's why he
but that was because that turned his shirt red, not that he was wearing red. Or like his blood was the red on him. His shirt was red.
Didn't he almost turn into Sanda when he had like a nosebleed?
Because it went on his clothes.
Okay.
Dude's fucking like in his underwear at this point. In during the fight.
Maybe it's dripping onto his underwear.
No, because it like goes onto his chest and it like.
Yeah, no, it goes onto his chest, but then he turns into fucking Santa like 50 times in the episode.
Yeah, and that
Santa, he keeps eating the fucking sweets and it keeps breaking his bones and shit, and he's all fucking deformed and shit by the end of it.
Yeah. But yeah, it fucks up his body. But Sanda's like, no, fuck that. That's not cool if I give up now. I'm a man. I can't just fall here like a bitch. And he's like, okay.
His words, not saying bitch. Yeah, literally his words.
Yeah. He then goes to like, okay, Fumi, time for me to hug you to go to sleep.
No, I can't have anybody hug me because then I'm gonna forget how my mother hugged me.
Yeah, and then she runs away into a fire and almost dies, but then Sanda's like, okay, time for me to save you. While her mom's ghost gives her a life lesson or two about treasuring your friends, and it's okay to move on. And then Fumi thanks Sanda for saving her life, and I believe that's where the episode ends. Also, Ono's dead.
Is Ono dead?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Ono's dead. I think Ono's like on the brink of death.
No, she totally fucking died. She totally fucking died.
Really?
Didn't you see her body? Didn't you see her like face start to like wrinkle and fucking like decay?
No.
Yeah, no, I think I believe she's fucking dead. Hold on, let's.
No, I think because you can't leave that fucking thing with Fuyumura unsettled. Like Fuyumura, she's gonna die in Fuyumura's arms. That's literally what's gonna happen. She's gonna die in Fuyumura's arms.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she's totally fucking dead. She like foams at the mouth and passes out as her fucking veins start to pop out.
She's just seizuring. She's fine.
Yeah. Totally.
I bet you she's not dead.
Oh, hey, cool. Rese's on Amazon Prime.
Already?
For $25.
Oh, to rent it. Oh shit.
Rent it or buy it.
Yeah, they did that with what's it called? With Wicked One. My friend paid for Wicked One soon afterwards because she loved it so much. They're good at what's it called? Getting the shit fast. But
Yeah.
anyway, we digress. Okay, well, no, Sanda's fucking doing really well. Can't wait to see the finale of that this weekend. All right, we got 3 more. Do you want to do Eternity or Chitose? I personally want to do Chitose as the co-main. Up
Yeah,
to you.
sure. We can talk about the fucked up shit that happened in Eternity.
All right.
So,
Go ahead.
fucking knockers, man. Fucking knockers. So
Trash.
this is what happens. Turns out that all the almost okay. So we get backstory of Izumi, Mizuha's
Mhm.
mom. She was raised to be the next head, as the Guardians do,
Mhm.
forced to be like perfect, or she was pretty good and everything right off the bat, no real trouble. It made everyone mad at her, but whatever. Um, as she grows up, her mom tells her, "Hey, time for you to you're gonna be you're gonna be a good next chief." The mom dies. Dad immediately says, "Hey, here's this fat guy. He's gonna be the next. He's gonna be your husband."
Ugly
Izumi,
bastard. Fucking
yeah,
ugly bastard hentai in the middle of fucking Eternity.
yeah. Izumi's like, "I'm not for this at all," and runs away. Goes to college, meets a dude, uh, is happy. They get married. They fuck. Have a kid. Um, Immediately after she's Mizu has born, um, this weird fucker from the cult from the Guardians cult rushes her. It's like, the new head is born. The new head is born.
That was her dad. That was her dad.
No, it wasn't. It was some random dude.
I thought it was her dad.
Nope.
Oh.
Feeling like stressed that the Guardians aren't going to leave her alone. Um, Izumi tries to get Mizuha to be perfect at everything so she can prove that she's better than the Guardians, but it just like makes her a good leader for the Guardians. Um, as she's like, as Mizuha's growing, it turns out that her husband was also a part of the cult, which
This whole time.
freaks Izumi out. It's like, wait, what? You were a part of this? You fucking lose me? How could you? You didn't tell me. You're an asshole. You're a monster. Get the fuck away from me. And
But I
my
did
God.
love you. And I was like, did? The fuck?
This causes Izumi to spiral, to wish that she was dead. And whenever Izumi tries to get like, say, I'm gonna leave you and take Mizuha away from you, the dad gaslit like tries to get Mizuha to be like, what? You don't want mommy and daddy to split up, right? And it's so fucked up. It's
It is.
so fucked up. Uh um but while Izumi is like wishing for death, she gets infected with her knocker. This
Mhm.
causes the knocker to take over Izumi's body at points, make her rough on Mizuha, which causes a separation between the two.
Mhm.
During one of these blackouts, uh, she's brought to her dad's house, which fucks her up because she's like, "What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. Why are we at my dad's house?"
Yeah, she has like
No, he's a fucking.
induced fucking memory loss, even though it's from the knocker. It's knocker and induced memory loss.
But it gets like worse when Mizuha meets Fushi and becomes attached to him, and
Mhm.
Izumi's like, oh, this is not good. Time for we gotta try and win Mizuha over by any means necessary, which causes her to uh causes the whole issue where Mizuha kills her and
Mhm.
her knocker takes her over.
Mhm.
Um, which leads her to everything that happened now. And then it turns, Izumi's okay with Fushi killing Mizuha because
She's too far gone.
Mizuha,
She's like, she's fucked. She's fucked. Get rid of her.
yeah,
Not
Mizuha is all for the Guardians. She's She prefers her new mom. She's leading the Guardians underneath the
sewer.
city, and I believe that's where the episode ends. Oh yeah, and Izumi goes to paradise.
No, Izumi said that she'll think about it. She didn't go to paradise.
Okay, she was gonna think about it.
Yeah, she's like, she was about to go to paradise, and literally Fushi's like, just say you want to live, I'll kill them all. And then she's like, yeah, thanks for that, I'll think about it. And she fucks off.
But yeah, that fucking episode was so fucked. I feel so bad for the mom.
I do and don't. But it makes sense. You know what? No. I can't say that. Actually, you know what? No, it made sense because I was like, oh, she's still fucking. She went about it the wrong way, and even she said that. She admits that, like, she's like, yeah, I was a failure as a mom, but the reason why I was like, taking all the pictures and stuff is because I wanted to remember everything. And I kind of chuckled when she asked Fushi, like, hey, can you go like into my hard drive and fucking delete all my shit? I laughed and I was like, oh, I wonder what else she has on there besides pictures of her daughter. So yeah, just kill my hard drive. She's like, pictures, hard drive. I don't know what that is, but I'll do it.
Shove it in the bath.
And you know what? While you're doing that, shove Mizuha in that same bath too. Kill two birds with one stone, literally. There we go. But no, this is a good surprise for me. Honestly, I didn't expect. I first I was like, to be honest, I felt like season 2 was like a good send off for the show. I was like, we don't need any more. What the fuck else can you possibly do? What else can you do? And they've continued to up the ante with how like crazy and fucked up like the story's gotten. So it's got my props, and it's got its place in my top 10. We'll say that much. All right. We got 2 more. We're gonna go. Let me just make sure we have 2 more. I think that's all we have. It's starting to get sleepy.
Oh, we are ending with My Hero?
Yeah, what do you want to end with Chitose?
No, I'm okay with whatever. I thought we were talking about like not ending with My Hero because me and Matt already did My Hero, but it's whatever.
It's the finale of a great season, I think. So it makes sense. But you guys did Chitose. Him and I did Chitose. That was the last episode I remember doing. Is that one with him on Chitose?
Yeah, when it went on hiatus.
When it went on hiatus, you guys did Eternity.
Yeah, we did Eternity.
Yeah,
we did it. We did it for the fucking turtle episode.
The turtle episode.
Yeah, when Fushi turns into a turtle and gives birth.
What the fuck?
You don't remember this?
I do remember this. That's the episode you chose to do it on?
That is the episode we chose to do it on.
Boy, oh boy. That was a mistake. I mean, realistically, like you guys said, like we talked about earlier in the chat, I was like, we went through all the good ones. So it is what it is. I would have done Sanda. I honestly would have done Sanda, but Sanda, Christmas makes sense. Might as well do it for that. No problem.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, penultimate. Chitose. Man, I binged, and for the record, guys, I binged a lot of these shows because for many shows, I was like 4, 5, 6 weeks behind. I was 3 weeks behind on Chitose. And the last 3 episodes coming back from the hiatus as a binge are really like, I think that's really solid. I can only imagine having to wait a week to see what happens because Chitose has just been banger after banger after banger.
Man, imagine if we would have had this without the hiatus.
That's what we said in the chat, dude. This would be fucking top 5. It'd be in my top 5. I don't know about you guys.
Maybe.
It would be in my top 5, bar none, I think. But yeah. So Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. The episode starts off basically after the festival, right?
Yeah.
And pink-haired girl, I don't remember her name. Pink-haired girl fucking bumps into, quote unquote, accidentally bumps into Nanase's desk, and out come a bunch more of the creepy pictures. I swear that shit is like, why don't you go to the police? Why? You already know You already know who's commissioning the fucking creepiness is the fucking tall Yankee, right?
They don't have proof.
They don't have proof that they don't have proof that listen, creepy pictures, creepy guy that wants to fuck my girlfriend, right? And he's looks like a fucking delinquent that fucking does drugs and shit. Like 1 + 1 is 2. We've convicted people that were fucking guilty of or not. We've let people innocent people that have gone like, way worse. Go to the fucking police, guys. Moral of the story: if you're getting fucking stalked, go to the police. Anyway, yeah, so she bumps into the desk, more creepy pictures come out. And so, basically, what's it called? It bothers Nanase a lot. She, is trying to hide it and it causes discourse. I think it's Ayase is her name. Yeah, Ayase. That's her name. So Ayase gets bothered, things like that happen, and then the bullshit continues. I think nothing else truly happens until the next day, right? Oh no, they do they have like a meeting, basically. Like the 4 people have a meeting to talk about what's going on. We see
Chitose, the blonde-haired girl, Kenta, and
Hiragi. Yeah, Hiragi.
And the blonde-haired goes full like police interrogators, like, so you guys have fun on your date? That you've never taken me to a festival date in yukatas, holding hands,
kissing,
Chitose.
Yeah. And then
she
declares Nanase her rival.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so is there anyone else you would have done this with? Did you have to do it with Chitose? If you could do it with anyone else, do it with them. Don't do it with Chitose. This is fucked up. And she's like, no, it has to be Chitose. I don't think I could hold hands with Kenta if it was him or any of our other male friends. And the blonde girl, I forgot her name. Is like, all right, I guess I'll let you off the hook. But Chitose, when summer comes, you're taking me to the festival. We're gonna work yukatas, and you're gonna take the yukata off me later in the night. Understand? And he's like, "Yep, I'm fucking down."
It's funny because later on in the episode, when fucking Nanase's upset, he's like, "Can I grab your tits?" No. All right, there you go. But yeah, so they declare the rival thing, and then the next day they get to school, and someone has fucking sent all over socials to the class that fucking the bully senpai used to be this guy that was trying to go after Chitose, and it seems like they were like ex-boyfriend girlfriend. And yeah, Nase, yeah, and this sends Nase over the fucking edge. And she starts accusing Ayane, I think Ayase starts accusing Ayase, like, oh, like it's your friends, like you put them up to this, you're the creepy stalker, da 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 da. And that offends Ayase, and she gets really upset.
And she smashes her phone on the ground.
She smashed her whole fucking phone, cracks the screen, and then this is Uramura, is that his name? Yeah, it is Uramura. Uramura comes up because she's friends with Ayase, and was like, listen, Ayase is a bitch, but Ayase is not a stalker. She's not gonna fuck with any of you guys in that way. And come to find out, basically, that Ayase like admires Nanase, and fucking was like looked up to her, and they just got off on the wrong foot, and she's kind of tsundere in terms of her feelings and doesn't want to like say anything, and she's crying, and Nanase is like all like upset, and this is right before they have to take some fucking major midterm, and fucking she runs out the class, and the sensei's there, and the sensei's like, what the fuck, guys? All right, well, she could take the test later. Chitose, I'm giving you 20 minutes extra after class to take the test. Go fetch the fucking girl. Go ahead. And so he runs after Nanase. They end up near the school roof. They open the door so that way people in the hallway can't hear their conversation. And then basically you kind of see like Nanase kind of broken, things like that. He like that's the part where he asks jokingly to touch her tits, and she's like no. And then basically she kind of like cheers herself up. And it bothers Chitose because Chitose is like, even in this like dire position where she's broken as fuck, she's still trying to put on a brave face. She did promise she was gonna apologize to Ayase about what happened because she falsely accused her. But you know, that's what it is. They go back to class, and then at the end of the day, right? It's like a shitty, dreary day, right? It started raining, then it stops raining, and then at the end of the day, when everybody's leaving, they notice that the bully is there, and he's got his friends with him, and they're like, "We're gonna wait it out." They don't want to be in the rain.
They're guarding the entrances.
They're guarding the entrances, back entrance, front entrance. They're like, "Oh, we'll wait it out. We'll go study in the classroom." They don't want to wait in the rain. Eventually, they'll get bored waiting for us and they'll leave, right? And so then they don't. And so then basically, Chitose eggs them on, and fucking Nanase is freaking the fuck out because of all of her past trauma, as well as the fact that like Chitose is like literally about to get his ass beat. And then the sensei comes, saves Nanase and Chitose, and then like
fucks the guy up, fucks the main bully up, which is the fucking
he checked the leg kick. He karate chops his hand, checks a leg kick, and then tells him like, "Oh, you guys think you're so cool fucking living out the rules? Well, this is what happens when the rules come and bite you back in the ass, you fucking losers." And they're like, "I'm gonna go complain to the school board." And he's like, "You guys are fucking like loser nobodies that go to a delinquent school, and I teach at a private school. If I punch you in the face a few times, I'm gonna be completely fucking fine." And they're like, "All right, fuck this guy," and they fuck off. But it starts raining after that, and then this is the scene that is talked all over socials. I made one comment on a post on X, and this shit blew up, dude. Fucking it blew up. Like not my comment, but like the scene in general. I got so many like opinion posts after that night of the Chitose anime. And literally they were like, the scene, it actually is really done quite well. And one of the compliments you see online is like, yeah, it sucks we got the hiatus, but if they did the hiatus to animate shit like this the way that it deserved to be animated, then good on them, because this is one of like the most splendid like scenes of depression that they've seen. And in my head, I'm like, clearly you didn't see fucking Takapi then, did you? Because fucking that was way more depressing and does just as good. But in any case, they're in the rain. Chitose is like, woe is me, but like a legitimate, serious woe is me. Like, what have I done wrong? And I'm sorry, Nanase is saying that. And Chitose is like, you haven't done anything wrong. You're just you, and it's okay. You're great. And he puts the umbrella as it's pouring rain, and they're having this conversation. He puts an umbrella over her and was like, "Come on, I'm gonna walk you home." And Chitose like smacks the umbrella out of his hand, runs into Nanase does that, smacks the umbrella out of his hand, runs over to Chitose and says, "I don't want to be alone tonight. I want to go to your house." And Chitose is like, "Come on, like I get how you're feeling, but we can't do that." And she's like, "No, remember I won that bet, and you said I can ask you for one thing, and you have to do it. I'm cashing in." Effectively, she says, "I'm cashing that in. Please let me go to your house tonight." And just crying in his arms at the rain pouring down. Chitose is relatively defeated. He's like, "Fuck, I got to do this," and that's where the episode ends.
We also missed the day prior when they were home after the incident with the photos and the meeting with the other friends. Chitose and Nanase have a text-based conversation where she's upset about the shit, and Chitose is like, "So would you like to be real boyfriend and girlfriend?" And Nanase is like,
any other time but now.
Any other time than now? Yes.
Yeah. And then she also said she named the fish that she got at the thing, Saku and
Nanase.
and Nanase, and was like, "Oh well," and Chitose is like, "Tell them that you love them." And then she writes back, "I love Saku Chitose." And she's like, "You're supposed to write the "and" part." And she's like, "Do I though?" And that's when he pops the question, like, "Do you want to be boyfriend girlfriend for real?" So I was reading also like from like, it wasn't a spoiler, but basically the people that have read the manga are like volume 2, which they're adapting right now, is like one of the best volumes, but they're like, don't let volume 3, like don't sleep on volume 3, because volume 3 is the Hiragi arc. So next season will be the Hiragi arc, the summer that you had just alluded to. So that'll be interesting. And it was interesting. I guess you can call this a spoiler that I saw there. They were saying that Hiragi is different and unique in the fact that she's not oblivious to the fact that Chitose's got himself in a fucking harem, and she calls him out on his bullshit for being in a harem. Like,
That's
so
why she calls herself the number one.
yeah,
She's the number one girlfriend of Chitose.
even though we know Chitose really likes the senpai, the white hair senpai.
He likes all of them. She's just like someone she can't. She's someone he can't meet on a daily basis because of like different schedules. He's in
Yeah.
class with all the other girls.
Yeah. I hope he gets with the white hair senpai. I hope he gets to fuck one of them. That'd be good. I don't know if they've done that. I don't want to spoil that, but
I don't know. I haven't read much of it.
it's okay. All right. We've reached our conclusion finally after 2 hours and almost 6 minutes. We've reached our conclusion of this morning's episode, and we've also reached the conclusion, the finale. And I'm wearing the pants of what we reached the conclusion on. My hero.
I'm also wearing the Deku hoodie that I have.
You are wearing the Deku hoodie. We are My Hero'd out. The conclusion after 8 seasons and 170 episodes of My Hero Academia. The last episode is fairly short and succinct, basically. We continue in the epilogue. They time skip 8 years into the future. We see all of the heroes in their like day-to-day jobs, and we see Deku being a full-time teacher now at UA. He teaches history, and we just get insight in terms of like the future of heroing, right? So the villain villains villain pieces have like gone down, and so basically anybody that enters UA basically is guaranteed to be a hero at this stage. And we see some kids like, oh, I'm gonna be a hero. And there's one kid that's very similar to Deku, where he doesn't have, at least he's not quirkless, but he's got a very weak quirk, and he wants to be a hero.
He has like sauce. He shoots saucers from his hair.
He's Mineta without being a pervert.
Yeah.
And that's basically what Deku says later on in the episode. Is like, oh, so you're kind of like Mineta. Okay. Like, and he starts like thinking of like fucking quantum physics on how to make his fucking quirk better. But and the episode like half focuses on him. He goes to the All Might statue, and basically we see kind of like a recap of Deku and his journey, and then how Deku became a hero, and he becomes inspired by this kid because they happen to be at the same place at the same time. A kid almost falls. The random kid that wants to be a hero tries without thinking tries to help him, and he falls face first on his face, and Deku's the one who saves him. And then they have a conversation. The kid obviously knows who Deku is and is like, hey, what's it called? He fangirls over him for a second, and then they have a conversation. He tells him what's going on, and he tells him why he comes to the statue, and he's like, I want to be a hero. And in a poetic moment, basically, we see Deku basically become the All Might to this kid, the way All Might was to him all those years back. And it inspires the kid, it inspires Deku. Everything is good from that perspective. And then we also see basically Deku's asked by what's his face, by Eraserhead in the teacher's lounge. He asks him, or do you miss like being a hero? And he's like, no, not really. And then he starts going in depth, and he's like, I low key I do. Basically, he's like, I see everybody going on, I communicate with everybody, and I live in essence vicariously through them. But of course, like the thought of like being a hero always like kind of like goes through my mind. But the ember of all for one, or sorry, one for all is gone. So I'm okay living my life. I try to be cool. Am I cool, Eraserhead? And he's like, don't ask that question. That's silly. And so then basically, again, we continue to see the heroes doing their own thing, whatever the case is. And the episode and the series ends quite nicely. Deku heads to UA. Go ahead.
The end credits show up, it starts to fucking like say, "Oh, we're done. My hero's over." And then
Yeah.
then Yagi's like, "Fuck that shit. Here's another handout for you, Deku." And he's given a fucking multi-million-dollar suit, which gives which Bakugo helped fund.
Yeah.
Bakugo and all the other students help fund to give Deku that's basically a suit that lets him be a hero again.
It gives him all his quirks except for One for All. And you see the series ends with Deku arriving to the scene of a landslide, and all of the heroes are there, and he comes out of the Batmobile with fucking One for
No,
All.
hold on. The best part of this episode was this scene right now because of the fucking parallel they did to the first fucking opening. Remember when it shows all the kids jumping through the air, and then it shows Deku running in his like school uniform, then it's him in his like first fucking outfit. They did the same exact fucking thing with this.
Yeah, but the scene that we have in our background now.
Yeah, it was so fucking good.
It was poetic, yes. The entire episode was very poetic and a good capstone to the entire series.
Also, was it this episode or was it last episode where they showed the grandma reaching out to the kid who was like Tomura?
I
Who
want
had like the shadows all over him. I think it was this episode.
I think that was you're right. That was early on in the episode. Like basically there was some kid that was fucking he had a creepy quirk and his family
His dad locked him up because
Yeah.
it looked villainous. He's been in like fucking his
Captivity.
home.
He's been in
locked
captivity.
up for years.
And then because of the
he
battle, the
starts
house
to-
is destroyed and he's free.
Yeah, and then he's like wandering the streets and he wants to like destroy the city. And then this old fucking lady who people might not recognize, but she's the same old lady who ran away from Shigaraki when he was a kid after he killed his entire family.
Yeah.
And this time she offers out a hand to help this kid, and is wondering, man, I wonder what happened to that kid I shunned all those years ago, not knowing that was Shigaraki.
It was Shigaraki. And the kid is like about to lose control of his quirk, and then he's like, everything's gonna be okay. Grandma's here, and touches the kid's hand. The kid begins to immediately bawl. His quirk, like his evil quirk, settles down. A tear falls down onto the ground where his quirk is like manifesting, and it disappears. And then everybody else, now that she's like diffused the situation, they come and like try and like console the kid or talk to the kid. And across the street is fucking Deku and Uravity, and they were about to respond to the kid, and they see what happened, and they're all smiley and happy, like everything's okay now. Instead of I don't know, maybe grabbing the kid and bring him to some like place where they can evaluate who the fuck are you, what the fuck kind of quirk do you have, what are you feeling. They just didn't do any of that, so that was kind of stupid, but it was still a nice like, poetic moment.
That's because like making sure that the kid with an unstable quirk doesn't go out of control is probably best in a populated area. But it also shows like some of the stuff with the side characters. Aries, fucking in high school now. Not UA, because she basically lost her power when she broke her fucking horn. Her horn still grows, but it doesn't have the time rewind shit anymore.
Oh, it doesn't? I figured it did.
No. She broke her quirk when she ripped it off to save Deku's arms. She now is in a band. She has a guitar and she wants to be like Jiro.
Yep.
What's his fucking name? Koda is in Midoriya's class in UA.
Yep. Midoriya Nichan. I mean Midoriya Sensei.
Yeah. It showed like some of the other kids or some of the other heroes what they do. Ida's brother got his legs back because of prosthetics.
Yeah.
And he and Tenya worked together, and Tenya took over
the agency,
the hero agency.
The agency.
The only ship that they sort of confirmed in this episode is Jiro and Kaminari, because their
agencies next to each other.
Right next to each other, because he's fucking got nervous when he went
he went solo.
Yeah, when he went solo.
That was one
Anime-
disappointment. They didn't confirm not one. I thought when I saw the hubbub about it, and I thought it was all the people that wanted all the gay ships. They wanted
It's the
Bakugo
fucking worst. It's the fucking worst.
they
They
want
just confirmed the OVA is in production and it's going to be in 2026. But come the fuck on. You could have made episode 12 the fucking episode where the final episode. They could have made the final episode. They had one episode they could have. Or one
Yeah.
episode one. Oh, it's so fucking dumb. But Ochako, Froppy, and some of the I forgot who else. Go around, do quirk counseling.
Creative. I
because
didn't realize
Ochako
that's her name.
is
Creative. Momo.
Huh?
I didn't realize Momo's
Uh,
name was Creative.
yeah, because she creates shit. It's
Yeah.
really stupid. But like some of the other names are just like not the greatest.
Yeah. The
Cellophane.
fucking the weird guys that were in the class, not the weird guys, but the ones that like were like what do they call them? Like some of the weird animal looking ones. They got the equivalent of the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah. It's because they're like they stop like what are they? What is it called? Metamorphosis type quirk.
It's basically like fucking
Discrimination.
animal racism. Yeah.
It's not even animal racism. It's like people who have quirks that change their bodies to make them look weird.
Yeah. So they won a Nobel Peace Prize. That is still a fucking creepy pervert.
He's not as bad. No, they say like he gets better. He's not as creepy. He just gets super jealous because Sero is more popular than him with the ladies.
Everyone is more popular than him with the ladies.
Bakugo is falling in the ranks because he keeps like being Bakugo. Shoto's 8th in rank. Mirio's like number 1, which fucking makes sense because of his fucking power.
Yeah.
Who
Fucking
else?
Toga. Toga's
Headshot
like in
back
the
to
top
normal.
3. Toga's in the top 3 of heroes.
Who?
Toga.
Toga?
I'm not Toga. Fucking what's his face? The guy who goes through shit. The senpai that he's
Mirio.
like,
Mirio. Yeah, he's number 1.
Yeah, he's number 1. Yeah.
I forgot his name. The bird dude. Hawks now runs the commission and wants the sniper chick to help him but
fucking
not be
what's
an
his face?
assassin.
Dark Shadow and what's his dick? The other guy who was the transfer.
I can't remember his name. The dude who mind controls people.
Yeah, so mind control dude is in like an undercover like fucking drug ring in Japan, and Dark Shadow is basically Batman.
Yeah. What else?
And everyone loves them because they work in the dark. I think that's and Steel. What's his face? Steel guy. Redheaded dude.
Hiroshima. Oh yeah, he's popular.
He's popular as fuck.
Yeah, and I think they sort of like semi confirm him and Mina.
Yeah, Mina's a breakdancer. She didn't even become a hero.
No, she's a hero. She just does people like her dancing videos.
Yeah. Oh, what's his face? They did confirm another ship too, sort of. Invisible Girl and
Aoyama.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they confirmed that. It's just like Toru and Aoyama are Toru owns an agency and Aoyama's her sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
And she wears clothes now. She's not always naked. She has like clothes that are made with the fibers of her hair or whatever, so they go invisible. And when she doesn't go invisible,
everyone
she's
thinks
not naked.
Saw her face.
Yeah. What else? I think that's all.
I think that's it. But yeah, it was really nice because as the credits are rolling, that's what you see on the side exactly what everybody's doing and why they are the way they are, where they're at. And then that's the end of the episode. Once the credits are rolling, that's when you get fucking Deku coming out in the fucking Batman suit, and you see him now with the final scene is him in the air, just like they had in season 1.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 5. How could I not give this anything but a fucking 5? It's a fucking 5.
I gave it a 4 for 2 reasons. It could have been lower. It could have been lower, but like
The
they
season. I'm
did
talking about
everything
the season.
fucking.
Not the entirety of the series. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
season.
the season. Yeah, the
Okay.
season. No. If it was the whole fucking show, it would have gotten like a 3.
I gave it a 4. I gave the entire show a 4.
I gave it a 4 because I took a half point off because they didn't have the fucking they didn't have the final epilogue episode. Um, uh, and the other half point off because of all my other issues with My Hero that I'll go into during the uh uh annual
Mm.
or no the season the annual.
Or both.
Oh man, I can't wait! I can't wait for the OVA to comes out and the fucking stupidest shit ever gets revealed.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna say it here because like it's the chapter's been out. The spoilers have been out for like a year now. So Ochako sees Toga's ghost sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, because they shared blood. Toga's ghost can appear to Ochako and like interact with her during the final epilogue. She literally Toga pushes her towards Izuku. It's so fucking funny and stupid.
So she watches them fuck.
Yeah. And she's totally down for that because she loves both of them.
That's got to be wild. You're having sex and there's a ghost in the corner just jilling off to you like a cuck.
Cut queen, cut queen.
That's fucking
Hell, we already had another show which we talked about earlier, which has 3 confirmed cut queens. Wedding rings. Morion,
Yeah.
Nefritz, and Garnet all watched fucking Sato and Crystal fuck.
I remember that episode. Wait,
No,
there was
they
only
literally
2.
fuck- they- no,
Granar
no,
and Nephrites watched them fuck in the window.
Yes, but the newest episode, Morion joins the cut queens and like says, "Oh man, that was fucking wild what you two were doing in there. I can't believe how the positions you fucking did."
I don't remember that, but that makes sense.
It was like the day. It was like immediately after they fucked.
You might as well fuck her too. Fuck your little sister. Yeah. But all right. Any other thoughts on My Hero?
Yeah, it they but as I was saying like before for like why it's high, they did fucking everything right with like like the show beside like so my issue is more with the middle of My Hero. The beginning and end are great. It's just the middle I have major issues with, which unfortunately like decreases how good the ending is. But like all the throwbacks they had, all the fucking uh not throwbacks, the parallels that they had, all the uh during the final battle and in this epilogue episode. The fucking fact that they had Yusei Run play during the end war moment of the final battle was so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they had Might Yu play during uh which when Izuku lost his quirk, that the fact that they had Hero 2 during the graduation. Oh, it was so fucking good. The soundtrack is the soundtrack for My Hero is great.
Yeah. No, the soundtrack definitely complemented the series. It's one of the things that really made everything else stand out is the complimentary fucking music to the scenes that you saw. So 100% agree. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours and 24 minutes in, we are now done at 1:50 in the morning as we record. Do I want to go through all the stuff that Matt normally does? I guess I can. You can follow Chris on social media, Chris.Zephyr. Is that correct?
Underscore.
Chris underscore Zephyr, CRYS underscore ZEPHYR. Chris, thank you so much for joining me. Instead of joining Matt for once, you joined me. So this was lovely. You can follow me on social media at my Instagram, anime Daisuke24, on X at Showstopper24. You can follow Otaku Cafe on social media, X, Facebook, Instagram. Just type in Otaku Cafe. You can Google us as well. You can find Otaku Cafe, where you'll find the latest and greatest on our shows, whether that be YouTube. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. You'll be able to catch all of our episodes, past and present, as we go along. You can follow us on actually, no, you can't follow us, but I do want to give a shout out to W2M Network for always hosting us. Thank you, Sean, for being our editor. If you type in W2M Network in Google, you should be able to find not only our podcast, but all the podcasts that are associated with the W2M Network. You can follow them on YouTube and Twitch to see the VODs and or see us live in real time when we do these recordings. Want to shout out Chairshot Media and Dirt Sheet Radio for allowing us to use their platforms as well. Much obliged for that as well. That was completely messy. I'm tired. And I think that is it, folks. Chris, anything else before we sign off?
Nope, that's all. I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
You and me both. I gotta be up in 5 hours. Until the next time, I should be back next week. Praying to God I'm back next week. I'm caught up as of now, so let's keep this momentum going. And next week you should see us for a special pre-Christmas edition of the show. I should be here with Matt. We shall double confirm as we go through the week. But until that episode happens, minasan, sayonara, oyasumi nasai.
The sun goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap, because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you, but still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face, but hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice, but it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come back.